Okay guys, so let's talk about find first and last position of element in sorted array. So you are given an array of integer nums sorting in ascending order and find the starting and ending positions of a given target value. So if your target is not found in the array, just return -1. So starting position, I'm gonna call left bound, and ending position I'm gonna call right bound. And if there is not found I'm gonna return -1. So they just started. So these two methods is pretty similar, but it's slightly different. So I'm gonna have left equal to right, less than equal to right. So okay, we have to return left for the left bound, right? This is a key, and I will just write something to do later, and return right on the right bound. I'm going to write to do later because I have to do something else. All right. So while left is not less than equal to right, so I need the middle value, which is the middle point between the left and right pointer. So left plus right minus left divided by 2. So what happens if the nums the middle value is equal to a target? If that is true, then we have to, since it's the left bound, right, we have to know my right become mid minus 1. Else if nums mid less than target, so which means target is too big, right? Target is too big mean we have to move our left to the mid plus 1. So there will be another case which is the greater nums mid greater than target. You can write else instead of else if. So what happened to this? This is going to be the same thing. If the middle value is too big compared with the target, just move the mid minus 1. So what do I do for it to do? Because it's not going to return -1 in the while loop. So I have to check is if my left is greater or equal to num.left. Actually we don't have to -1 because it is equal sign. If that is true, and if the left value is not equal to target, we return -1. Okay, that would be straightforward, right? Since we have to keep finding the correct position for the target, if I'm out of bound, right, it should be nothing. Then I have to return -1. So exactly going to be the same thing for right bound. Well, left less than equal to right. Left is less than equal to right, and going to be the same thing. In mid equal to left plus right minus left. Sorry, but divided by 2. So what happens for when you equal to the target? Since I'm going to return a right bound, right? And if I find a value, which means I have to move my left to mid plus 1. Else if nums mid, I'm going to do the same thing for the left bound, so which is less than. If the target is way too big, then I have to know it's going to be mid plus 1, right? Left equal to mid plus 1. Target is too big, my left pointer move to a mid plus 1. Else if mid greater than target, then you have to know right equal to mid minus 1, which is mid value is too big. Okay, what happens for here? If the right is less than 0, right? Less than 0, since we keep decremented, right? And the left keep incremented. If the right is not greater than equal to 0, we return -1. What happens if the num right is not equal to a target? We also return -1. Else we return right. That would be the entire solution. You are finding the left bound and right bound. And while you're finding, you have to know the constraint. When it's equal, when it's less than, when it's greater than. And after that, you have to double check. Are you actually finding it? Because we are not actually return -1 in the value. We are returning at the end, right? If I find it, okay, I'm not going to return -1. If I didn't find it, I have to return -1. And also for right bound, exactly the same idea. So let's just submit. So hopefully I don't make mistake. And I hope I don't. Yes, I don't. So let's talk about the time and space complexity. So definitely the space complexity is constant, right? I'm taking 2 space from it, so it's not a big deal. And how about the time? Time has to be log n. Do I use log n? Yes, I do. Why? Because the in midpoint actually take the half from the left and right, which is the beginning and the ending, and I cut into the half, so which is the log n, right? So that will be a solution. And I wish you luck and try without looking at the answer first and do by your own. All right, peace.